Yeah, so right from the start, and I don't think there's a day that goes by that I've not thought about death.
Yeah.
You know, when my head hits the pillow each day at night, I don't know if I'm going to wake up the next morning. So that's a real life, daily conversation in my head.
Yeah.
I felt close to death, emotionally charged in the early stages of the diagnosis, because, you know, stage 4, the chances are slim.
Yeah.
And so I do get comforted by, you know, certain lit quotes and certain literature out there. One is by Rumi, which I remind myself a lot. His words were, "When I die to the body, I shall soar with the angels, and when I die to the angels, what I shall become, you can't imagine."
Yeah, amazing.
And when I read that, for the first time, I felt goosebumps. And so I remind myself, you know, like, I might die to the body, but that's not the end of me.
Yeah.
You know, my soul, you know, I don't know what will happen to me, but I believe, you know, the soul lives on.
Yeah.
And, you know, death also kind of, the idea of dying is real.
Yeah.
You know, like, I know there are people out there working on some top secret,
trying to stay alive forever.
You know,
apparently all the mega billionaires are kind of working on where they're doing a lot of like blood transfusion and all these weird like, conspiracy theories out there that they're just trying to live forever. Yeah.
You know, so you hear of, you know, people are working on it, but so far, you know, death is something that will happen to all of us.
Yeah.
I don't think they've found a way to keep the human body alive. But it's one of those things where it stops you from wasting time.
Yeah.
And so, you know, writing the book, it was a case of, I don't know, I might die, so let me try and get this book done and make the best effort possible. But it also in touch with, you know, life is short. You don't know what's going to happen, and whether you've got an illness or you don't, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And so that idea, you know, I write in my book, I may have breathed closer to death than ever before, but I've not felt more alive than ever before either. And so it's kind of like a paradox.
Yeah. Does the idea of being close to death then makes you appreciate and live life more to the fullest, because you know there's something that you could have potentially lost?
Yeah, I mean, at times it's scary. Initially it freaked me out. The idea that I'm here right now in this world, and I know friends, family, different people who know me, and then I might die, yet all these people will carry on living without me here. And that idea kind of freaked me out initially. But the more I carry on living, the more it's a case of, you know, I don't know. Previously, I'd have 10-year plans.
Yeah.
You know, like at work, you have a 5-year strategy, and you might have a personal plan. By the time I'm 40, I want a family, I want a house, I want this, I want that. But that goes out the window for me now. This year, 2019, was probably the first time in my life I had no goals.
Wow.
Even with cancer, I had short-term goals in terms of get through chemo, get through surgery, raise money, you know, write a book even. But 2019, it was a case of I have no goals for the year.
Wow.
And it's just like real short-term, scan to scan. So I don't know if I'm answering your question, but it's just like,
No, I completely get it. Yeah.
yeah, there is a sense of urgency about if there's something important to say or do, have those conversations, have those, just make time to do those things that
Definitely.
are important.